Kim Gidley, women's tennis is about to come back. You get to hit the road to San Antonio this week, but what's going on with your team?
You know, we're super excited to be back here at USAFA. We've got some that have been on the court, and we're hoping today will be our first full, team official practice where we can get everybody on the court going, because we compete on Saturday.
COVID protocols obviously holding things back a little bit, but it's smart to be healthy, and hopefully, your whole team might be able to be there for the balance of the season, right?
Well, from here on out, we'll always have 6 players, which is pretty significant because you have to play with a minimum of 4. So we have more than them in, and we think a couple had it over break but didn't get tested. So we should be in the clear. I was glad we got this all over at the very, very start of the season so we can start and finish the spring season.
You had some adversity, though, even in the fall with players. So tell me, have you learned, and does your teams feel like they just want to get out of the protocol, and are they ready to go?
They're definitely ready to go. I mean, we're ready to compete. We're ready to travel. That's the goal. We're going to try everything within our power to get the entire team to travel this weekend and like I said, get after it.
Down to San Antonio, Texas. Incarnate Word will host this, and you're going to play Montana State as well. Tell me what you want to see from your team in this first time out in the spring.
Well, we have over half the team that's not played team tennis. So we've been talking about all week long about what it is, how it's different from the fall, how it's different from the, what they've done in juniors. It's very, very different. So want to see that energy, you want to see that excitement, and it's going to be a 2 tough matches, especially with being such a young team. But every year I kind of say that, and I was like, okay, last year we had really one returner in the top 6, and all of a sudden, we still had a winning season. So, our goal is really, this is going to be our 13th winning season if they can do it, and keep those winning ways. And what is our tradition? But really, what is team tennis about? And I think it's going to be an educational weekend.
Do you set that up in practice? Do you, I know, because when you're actually in a tournament or when you're playing a meet against someone, you're yelling, got a point, and this and that. Do you kind of encourage that in practice as well?
Well, we encourage being chirpy, being vocal, things like that. We have certain things when they win a set, they say USAFA. When they win the match, they say Newcomb. And the fans say Air Force, and that's been a tradition now for a good 15 years, and so we want to continue those things. We have things when they're 3 all points, we chirp, we go yee, that's called the Falcon call. So we have some certain things, but again, the freshmen got to learn. We tried to incorporate that in the fall, but they still don't know, because even the last fall tournament, they're like, well, we didn't get a warm-up. And I'm like, yeah, when we play team tennis, there's going to be no warm-up. We go to Army, we're going to have a long delay, and there's going to be no warm-up with all the events going on of you've got to be able to go maybe 15 minutes and then boom, step on the court and be ready to go first ball with no warm-up. And some of them have just been in shock because they have not experienced it. And then we have others that have, and so we've got this great mix of upperclassmen experience and then just raw youth.
Yeah. Is your lineup set? Do you know your doubles teams? Do you know 1 through 6?
I know our teams, and they'll move around a little bit, and we're going to give a lot of people opportunities to play and compete.
Sounds good. Kim Gidley, thanks for the time. Good luck in San Antonio.
Go Blue.